City, issue 1, issue 1. In my dreams I fly, in dreams I soar, utter, unfettered and serene, laughing at gravity and care. The clouds embrace me as a friend, and the wind lazily tousles my hair. I lose myself in the sun and sky. And then the noise came. Then the noise. The harsh, insistent jingle that shreds my peace, that drags me back to earth once more. The alarm clock. No, not the alarm clock. It hasn't had a chance to ring in years. The emergency alert transmitter, as always. The light stabs at my eyes, and I feel heavy and old. But that was can't matter. The pulse pattern of the transmission indicates the Philippines. Some sort of weather disaster, probably another typhoon. Melissa nice flight. I understand under other circumstances. But not today. There's no time. There is never any time. I'm there in 6.9 seconds, and it isn't a typhoon. I want to wait until the waves just starting to crash, and of course there's shock damage to deal with, and venting the volcano that caused the wave. The and heading back. Pyramid assassins in Turkey and a nasty chrono rift in Stuttgart. A lot of mid-air antics, but it's not the same thing as real flying. 4+ hours of work, 17 seconds of flight. And I walk into the office with moments to spare. Morning, Asa. Rich, Corinne, Shakira. What's the good word? Deadlines like always. 4 manuscripts late out of editorial. And guess who gets to make up the time? Be warned, Lady Cavendish is flexing her whip. Well, if things are that dire, might as well get to it. Time nor tide, turf no man. Haywood, Robert Greene, disputations, for someone who enjoys his job so much. You would figure just once he'd get here a little early. Aside from yesterday's stuff, I get 2 new pieces to fact-checked. The first family piece, a triple rush. Not bad, a little florid, but it captures the subject well. I power the axiometer up and program it for the morning's work and phone calls. I reference sites. I report generation. I already know what the answers will be and even which errors will go uncaught. But they need their procedures followed, and I need their computer systems, network connections. Looks like it's going to be a busy morning. The thermometer feed channels over 70 news sources, radio, TV, the news wires, and ranks crisis by a urgency. I deal with a runaway bus in a mint town, less than a third of a second's travel time. in an attack on the Denver City well by Dr. Saturday, 1.1 seconds, and a near disaster at the FBU's biolabs, half of a second, but only to avoid the airport. Back at work, I shuffle some papers, add a few written notes to the reports, generally make the office look like it's been used. And it's lunchtime. Where you gonna check out that new Cuban Chinese place? Asa, wanna join us? Sorry, can't. Appointments. You know how it is. I swear, I used to think he was standoffish. But I'm starting to believe he really is the busiest guy on the planet. Honor Guard headquarters is in camouflage mode over the Midwest this week, 2.7 seconds away. Cutting it a bit fine. Big Red, we were getting ready to start without you. Button it. Coral Samaritans never missed a meeting, which is more than I can say for you. No need to fuss. We're all here. We compare notes. Who's in jail? Who's at large? Who's disappeared completely? Cleopatra reports gnomes missing in the mountains. The Black Rapier thinks the deacon's up to something. I mentioned pyramid and Dr. Saturday. The alien detector's been malfunctioning since the Zion attacks, so we finally overhaul it. Boost the power flow by 13%. Enforcer, I got it. Okay, I see it now. Cleopatra still says magic is more dependable. We have no extraterrestrial members at the moment, so we have to calibrate it against the MPH's nervous system. So, Doc, what's the verdict? Will I ever play the violin again? Perfect. We're reading 80%, 85% human with a 50% alien overhaul. And Luxio's sense of humor that ought to hold until we can borrow the seal form from Leavenworth. Leavenworth. Our beauty brings the tourists by. I hope it's the seal form. I'd rather deal with 3 tons of murderous shape-shifting protoplasm than that extraterrestrial get about. Maybe 2 seal forms. And of course, no honor guard meeting would be complete without an emergency. Enough of circuitry and wiring. We have a call to arms. This time it's Astro Bank's City Center branch. A luxurious 10 seconds waiting for the others. And Laundry Gang. Honor guard, we're screwed. Big time. No, we can't take 'em. Remember the contingency plan. No, take it from me. Foxy Loxy is right. You're screwed. Nice talk there, Quirrell. But I'm already way ahead of you. It's almost embarrassing. We outmatched them so badly. They're picked up some sort of enhanced ordnance, but it doesn't make 'em any difference. They go down. Didn't your mother ever tell you it's not nice to rob banks? Yeah, big deal, like we don't already know you're fast. And seconds after they're secured. Isaiah Martin, you'd better be in there. Lunch hour ended 10 minutes ago. With you in a second, Mrs. Cavendish. And here's the first family piece for you. Well, I have told you about locking your door. I know I'm sorry, but the solitude helps me work faster. Well, you are our most efficient checker. I'll grant you that. Which is why I'm here with another piece. It's for next week, so don't let it sidetrack you. but it requires absolute confidentiality. The other magazines, well, they'd love to steal it. A march on us. My reward for doing a good job, extra work. Perhaps I could have the zoometer make a few mistakes. So I'm counting on you, Isaiah. I know you'll come through. But no, that wouldn't be right. I opened the folder to see what's so classified, and my heart sinks. It's our annual feature on the 25 most beautiful women in Astro City. I hate these pieces. I hate the photos, especially the eyes, the lustrous hair, the perfect skin, the satin and velvets, reminding me, mocking me with what I'm giving up. But when could I spare the time for friends to relax for a life? These women, I have their addresses, phone numbers, their work schedules, and who among them wouldn't want to meet a Samaritan? Who among them? It's almost a relief when the alert signal goes off. I finish programming the xenomorph for the afternoon's task, and I leave to them. I jailbreak at Barrow Island. Less than a second to fly there, helping the Maritime Museum raise the sea blaze sunk in 1665 off the Florida coast. 3 seconds. And a frightened little ball of orange and white on Xerox Street. I slow down 2 seconds to let the little girl see me clearly and reassure her that it's all right. And it almost cost a man in Boston his life. Jesus. I make a note to try not to waste time like that in the future, and I hold the building together while they evacuate it. I can't save everybody. People die even while I'm saving lives here, but I can still do what I can. Can't I? It turns out that the building was bombed to draw police attention while the mayor was being kidnapped. Once evacuation's complete, I bring in the kidnappers and head back to the office for a late wrap-up. And in time to get ready for dinner with the greatest honor and deepest sense of gratitude that I present this token of our esteem to the man who tonight it's the Firefighters Association. I tried once to simply ignore these events. But it offended people. Great honor. I thank you and will continue to do my best for the people of Astro City and the entire. And as if I was saying I was too good for them. So I smile and eat the chicken and excuse myself twice during dinner to deal with crisis. Afterward, I shake my host hands and autograph helmets and reiterate that it's they who are the true heroes, and they are. There's not a shred of doubt about that. And in the nearest alleyway, I let my mind go blank and let the day's tension drain from my body. I reach this state of calm necessary for the shift and take a step sideways. The closet is just as I left it, except for more microspore buildup. It may be the local equivalent of house dust, but you never know. I'll ask the enforcer about it next week. And that should be it. Except it never is. It rams through my membrane web like there's nothing there. The living nightmare was created years ago by a psychologist who tried to eliminate the fear. Instead, all he did was externalize it. Creating a violent, destructive creature that lashes out at anything that threatens it. Over the years, the nightmares has taken many forms, even twice with a marine pilot's mind superseding the creature's consciousness, becoming a member of Honor Guard. These days, it's in an exceptionally annoying configuration. It appears out of nowhere. It's drawn to the super powered beings that have so often contained it, and it leeches off our energy so that I can't harm it. And every time I hit it, I grow weaker, and it always attacks when I'm tired. That may be a function of its current incarnation. I don't know. I'll have to take that up with Dr. Proc now. I provided I survived this. One thing I'll say for the nightmare, though, it's dependably stupid. I finally maneuver it directly on top of me. And from there, it's easy. The trip into orbit doesn't last long enough for it to drain me too badly. And there's nothing it can hurt between here and the sun. But sure enough, it blinks out of existence as soon as it's far enough away from emotions that power it. In some ways, that's the most frustrating part of the entire battle. I'd like to take my time heading back. I'm bruised, and the earth is so lovely by starlight, but there's property damage to deal with. I gas main to repair, wonder, wounded to attend to, and more. It's past 1 a.m. by the time I get back to my apartment. I tally up the day. 56 seconds. Best day since March. I'm slipping away before my head hits the pillow. And I dream. And I dream. And I fly. You are now leaving Astro City. Please drive carefully.